Investigation. Yeah. How are you feeling? I'm gonna enjoy this one. We've waited since before Christmas. How are you, Mr. Dowling? We're going back in time. How are you, Matthew? Right, so Mitch is till about 7 o'clock. How did your Christmas go? Shout out to Anthony Joshua. What do you think of that, Finn? How are you, Matty? How are you, Richard? What do you think of AJ crashing? Give me a second. You're both here. Good. Fantastic. Finn. Matthew. Richard. I want to put a unit of people together. About 30 of us. I need you all to be on the same page. And all I want is a Christmas card. Or a card to say, how you mate? One of them. How you run? So, how did your Christmas go? I nearly ended up in hospital for Christmas. But anyway, like I said, God is good. All the time. All the time. I don't know too much. Finn, my missus told me about it yesterday, and I'll be honest with you, I think that they tried to overtake somebody at over 100 miles an hour, and 2 people were killed. See him? He had God with him. God doesn't want him dead. But I don't think he'd be the same person. Maybe, I don't know. Has he any broken bones? You know, he's a very lucky man, you know. Very lucky. No, you don't.
I'm bigger and bolder and rougher and tougher. In other words, sucker, there is no other. I'm the one and only dominator. I'm the one and only dominator.
Fire in the house. Cleared the building. Fire!
Bueno, muchacha, aquí estoy. Y lo que te gusta a ti. Ay, le gusta todo. Bueno, Jota.
You put it with
Jota. Lo que quieres.
Nah. Hang on. Alright, so I'm trying to put a few people together, right? So tell you what, alright, listen. I would fuck up a picnic, but there's a lot of toxic panels on YouTube. There's a lot of people that have no creativity, that have no spine, that have no backbone, that have to grow their channel on the back of somebody else's. No fucking names. Because I'm not on here for games. But there's a few people on here begging it. You know, I see a certain channel that's gonna go darker than the channel that the fella didn't want to have. I'm on the good side. You know, I remember when See the Cesspit was around, you'd get sometimes 3,000 people in there every night, not 300, 3,000. Yeah, I don't need to hear. Shout out to all the fairies on YouTube that need validation. I'm validating you down here. You can't validate me. My family friends will speak for me. Here, I'll validate your fucking jaw. You'll end up like fucking Jake Paul for a week. Listen, bro. Calm. I don't want trouble. Calm. Bro, listen, calm. Fuck off through the middle. How about that? How are you, Paul? Listen, I'm the biggest fairy, and my name's not Mary. I've big hairy Irish balls, and they're not hairy. Yeah, how about that? I'll stick me butt. Finn, stick an arrow in that cunt. How are you, Andrew? Nah, listen here. I'm trying to network here, right? I'm the only one in our circle on YouTube that was monetized, and I got my channel crashed because I wanted to prove that I did this because I love you. People like Pablo and Finn, I love them. And it's like a lot of people come in here on a daily, and I'm trying to bring a group of individuals together that have mental health issues, that are ex-addicts, current addicts, who have mental health labels, who have terminal illness. Everybody's welcome in here. And we talk about all sorts in here. We like fighting. We like football. We like UFC. But there's one thing I don't like here. I won't call certain anybody out. I've made nearly 7,000 videos, right? And I'll say this. In our fucking circle on YouTube, fuck duck races, I smashed it. Listen, there's not many people on here that are creative. They have to grow their channel off other people's content. You know, and fuck you if you don't like it. How about that? And shout out to the two Muppets that are running around. One's a certified bacon who has a fucked up tattoo like Mike Tyson. You look like a fucking golem, Mike Tyson. How about that? Turning up to people's yard. I'll tell you one thing, you wouldn't come to Manchester. Do you understand? You would get the smackdown put on you. I'd rock bottom you. Do you understand? Here, before you even looked at me, I can't be surrounded. You know, Manchester's full of pissed off people. But I don't need to mention people to grow my channel. Know that. Finn, I'm less than 750 away from me 5,000 target. But there's a few people on here who jump on the back of other channels like a dick in heat. A dick to open. Shout out to Mr. One Take No Edit. And if you're not sub to him, can you go do it? If you're not sub to Mr. One Take No Edits, can you do it for me? Thank you. Not one take. No edit, right. Yeah, brother, I apologise about that, and I hope you had a good Christmas. Paul, I hope you had a good Christmas. Richard, Andrew, all the regulars that come in here on a daily. I'm not your enemy. You know, it's like you can hate me, you can call me all the names you want, but listen, I belong in this community. I'm part of this community 7 years, okay? I've been around when all the good channels were here and have got taken down. And have a guess whose channel's not been taken down ever? Mine. Somebody tried, but you failed, didn't you? Yeah. I have a song for you, yeah. Somebody reported me. Yeah, I have a song for you. Hang on a minute. 1 second. I have a song for you to the person who reported me.
Return the sender. Return the sender. I gave a letter to the postman. He put it in his sack. Bright and early next morning, he brought my letter back. On it. Return the sender. Address unknown. No such number. No such zone. We had a quarrel. A lover's spat.
That's enough of that. So, this year, me channel was nearly taken down because I threatened somebody and they reported me. And next of all I know, I have 2 police officers stood at my door. I'm not in, right? Is Stu McDonald here? No. Do you mind if we have a look? Yeah. They come to me, Maz. He said, Jude. I said, how are you doing? He said, you gonna be a problem? I said, no. Why, what's up? We've had reports that you've threatened somebody up in Ashton somewhere. That's where I had to go, but you have to be very careful what you say nowadays, because you get people, right, that try purposely bait people, call people's family names, try interfere with people's family business, you know, just to get viewers, you know, to give them airtime. You see them pair of clowns running around YouTube, don't give them any airtime, you know. I can see where the certain channel is going as well. It's getting very dark, you know. Like, I'll just say it. I can see JDP, you know. And that's the reason why I was the first one to jump off that team. I was part of that team. Okay. And there was a few people I didn't like. Oh shit, Moira Henley, and Ian Brady. That's it, you fuck all the show. Well, bro, look, it is. Shout out to Scotland. Not everybody's gonna like you, bro. And listen, I'm good with that. I don't need people to like me. I've got plenty that like me. I've more people that like me that don't like me. And here, I'm very easy to find. I'm very easy to spot. Because I look like a fucking matchstick for Christmas, this is what I got. Hey, I'm making it easier for you, just in case I see anybody who has an issue that wants to take a swing. Know this, you will miss. Like that, look, bang, through the pipe. Now look what you made me do. I've gone and embarrassed you. Now I'm videoing you, and you're all on YouTube. Now, there's a gypsy. Listen, I've no issue with Buggy Joyce. Sorry, Tuggy Joyce. There's a buggy. But one of his cousins has an issue with me. And again, today, no, yesterday, you said you were going to be at Strangeways Gates at 1 o'clock. Did you come? Your ends, bro. I made a video to show you what time I was there at. You're nitty as fuck. I'd hit you, bro. You see. Out of all the 6,700 videos I've made, I've never called anybody out on YouTube. You know, I'm a grandfather. I'm a dad. I set standards for my kids. What kind of example would I be giving me kids going around beating up people, or me getting me ass beat? You know. But like I said, it's like you don't need to be a tough man, a hard man to fight. You know what I mean? I don't like fighting. It's just if you swing at me, I'll make you pay for it. Because I learned how to fight. You know, other people learn me too. And I learned off some of the biggest savages. Sorry, not savages, savages. Finn, put an arrow in him for me, thanks. If you don't mind, brother. You don't have to be rude, and my name is Stuart. And when I'm done with me live, we'll have some food. Shout out to Mr. One Take No Edits. Tell you what else what I'd like to do. I'd like to wish a fella called Glenn Atkin a happy birthday. Here. There he is in the chat. He's just come in. I am a Christian, but forget that a minute. You see, Glenn, yesterday, he lost his brother. Now, I hope you don't mind me saying this, but this is how we network and this is how we connect with each other. The other day, Glenn shared a secret. He told me that it's his brother's anniversary on the 29th. And I said, brother, listen, it's my dad's anniversary on the 29th. We'll get through it together. And look, we got through it. I'd like to wish you a happy birthday. And guys, if you're not subbed to Glenn Aiken 359, can you do it? He's trying to get to his first 50 subs. And without help, it won't happen. All it takes is for you to click on his name and sub to his channel. You know, we're trying to build a little community here because YouTube is getting too fucking crazy. And JDP's channel is going to create more trolls, more hatred. And I've nothing against JDP. You know, I've no opinion on him. I don't know him. I've never spent time with him or around him. But I can see his channel turning very toxic. And it's getting ridiculous because people will get hurt. You come to Manchester, yeah? Right? How are you, Gary? The way I see it is, yeah? It's getting too messy now on YouTube. Because people are turning up our houses pretending to be well hard. And then when the shit hits the fan, they're ringing the police and getting you done for malicious communication. You know, here, that's why I stay away from all that, but fuck that. It's Glenn Aiken's birthday today. Bro, how old are you today? 39 or 40? I didn't forget your birthday, bro. I made a short and all. Wishing you a happy birthday. You know, 45, get up you bowser you. And if you're not sub to Matthew Wright's channel, can you go do it? You click on his name, Gary, and just subscribe to his channel. But like I said, look at the community that I've been part of. Listen, I've been part of this community for the last 7 and a bit years. There's a lot of people on here on YouTube longer than me, who are a lot smarter than me, who are a lot tougher than me. Do you understand? Like, I've made a lot of content. I've made 6,700 videos. We've got 66 channels in our circle. That's good at the moment. And because of that fucking Sonic prick, see you. I'll tell you, you know what it is? It's SOS. That's all I'm going to say. You know, hey, your jokes here, they're on my community page. So I never forget what you said. And fuck your trolls here. What are you going to do one day when you're walking down the road and you bump into somebody like me and I grab you by the neck regardless? No, fuck the police. By the time the police get to you, you'll remember me. Hey, talking about dead children, making jokes about having sex with dead children. See you. I forgive everybody because I'm a God-fearing man. But I'm a father. Daughters. See you. You're a parasite. That's what you are. And your poxy circle is controlling the narrative on our community that I've been part of. You know, I'm not a nerd. Do you understand? Yeah, panic button. You only have a panic button in your gaff if you're a rat. Or if your life is in danger. Press the button. You don't come from Ireland. You definitely don't come from Dublin. And you definitely don't come from Cherry Orchard Avenue. I might have red hair. I might not be the most handsome man on YouTube, but I tell you one thing, mate. See this dickhead here can fight. Here, show me your hands. Come on. Show me. Here. You know, all these fucking guys on YouTube think they're tough. They get in the ring and they gas. You know, they've no boxing IQ, no fundamentals. Do you understand? Boxing is like a science in a way, and it's a gentleman's sport. If I knock you out, I want you to stand up and come over so I can give you a hug. You know, so you can go back to your family. Like, I don't miss. You know, I was taught how to fight. But I'm not a tough guy or a hard man or a fighting man. It's just there. It's in me locker. In case I ever need it. You know, and here, half a Bezzy can speak for me. You know, I don't need to write no book for people to know what I've done and what I've not done. I've done a lot of bad things. You know, but I know people that have done things 10 times worse. I've never killed anybody. I've come close to it though. A few times. You know, triggers. But, like I said, I'm trying to put a few people together. I did this 2 years ago. And I helped about 16 channels at the time grow who are under 50 subs. Now that's not bad going. I bet you didn't know that, did you? About 16 channels I've helped. 3 of them have moved further than I thought they would at this time. Number 1 being Finn. You know, I love Finn's energy, his personality, his story. You know, and it's like people are Finn can be very endearing, and it's like he wears his heart on his fucking sleeve, and he's smart, you know, and that's why I said I fucking, and everything I know about YouTube I'll tell Finn, because Finn is gonna go on to help a load of people. One day he's gonna have a much bigger channel than me. And he's going to help people that have mental health issues, people that have drug issues, alcohol issues, suicide ideology issues. Like, you know, when I'm feeling low, I go fishing. I talk to my father on the canal. I don't give a fuck what you think. You know, water and spirits here. Look at. We all have a way of dealing with things. It was my dad's fucking anniversary yesterday, 12 years dead. So fucking what? So what? Life goes on. It was Glenn's brother's birthday yesterday. Oh, sorry. It was Glenn's brother's anniversary yesterday. And it's his birthday today. So shout out to Glenn, man. You know what I mean? It's like I'm sitting here and I'm staring. I'm fucking trying to decide which one to fucking have. Pedro or fucking... But listen guys, I'm gonna have to fuck off very soon. I'm gonna watch something on Netflix, but the way I see it is, look, I've been part of YouTube a long time. There's people on here a lot longer than myself, but our community is in disarray at the moment, and we need to we have to restore some parliamentary procedure. Video knobhead, you don't control the narrative on YouTube. You pay people to do your dirty work because you've no spine. You've no back. Do you ever leave your house, do you? Yeah. What have you got a panic button in your house for? Hey. Why? Because you're a fucking wimp. A shook little man. No, I mean a panic button. Would you go away out with that? Ask my mates back home when I was in a prison where I was supposed to be killed. And a lot of them went on protection to be safe. You know what I did? I went back onto the wing where they could kill me. Panic button. I don't need... That's my panic button. What? You know... You know, let's go, man. And never mind that. Right across your eyebrow. Bang. Hey, I'd lick the blood off your face. But listen to me, I'm a grandfather. I'm a God-fearing man, but there's some people don't deserve forgiveness. And I can't forgive him because I'm a father. And he made jokes about having sex with fucking murdered children. Listen, if you think I'm lying, go on my community page and look at it. And DJE Media, you're a fucking bacon as well. And here, if me and you ever meet, it's SOS. I will lay you flat on your fucking back, bro. Yeah, and I don't need nobody to hold me hand. I know security guard. Fuck your security guard, mate. I think you need a bigger one. you know, I was in a very bad place a few weeks ago, it's like, but you know something, me children, me grandchildren, I've been in hospital, not too mentally well either, but I'm trying to do something, you know. Now, I'm gonna open up an Instagram group, and all me mods, I'm gonna add yous all to this group, yeah? And I'm gonna tell yous what my plan is, what I'm going to do in the next few weeks. Right, I'll tell you one part of the plan. We're going on a tour of Old Trafford, and I'm gonna go live while I'm at the ground, yeah? And every time I go fishing in the new spot, I'm gonna do a live, so you can see me being the worst fisherman in the world. And I'll tell you, here, I'm not a great fisherman, but I'm not there to catch the fish. I'm there to catch the thoughts and the air. I'm there to think. Right, I'm going to play a song and then I'm going to fuck off. Thanks for coming in. And if you've got a channel, like I said, before I go, I'd like to say happy birthday to Glenn Aiken, 359. And guys, listen to me. If you're not sub to his channel, can you do it? If you're not sub to Finn's channel, can you do it? If you're not sub to Richard Dowland's channel, if you're not sub to Mr. One Take No Edits channel, can you do it? If you're not sub to Gary's channel, could you go do it? Can we get 6 or 7 jumping jacks for? Bro, that's not even funny here. Get the fuck in my life, bro, here. Nah, not having that shit in my life, bro. Sorry, no racists or gayists. You know, if you've got anything to say it to me faces. But anyway, like I said, look, our community's getting smaller, and the narrative on YouTube, it's all dark. Like, I remember when the cesspit first opened years ago, we used to laugh more together, and now everybody is a fucking enemy. Shit. Fuck, he's just hit the tail. Soldier, brace for impact.
Super 6-1 is down. We got a bird down the city.
We're over here. Grenade! Medic! Done. Well toasted. Listen, guys, I'm going to go. But I will be back up tomorrow. Man United are playing Wolves. So, it's like, yeah. I'd like to thank you all for coming in. And guys, listen, it's Glenn's birthday today, Glenn Aiken. And if you're not sub to his channel, can you do it? If you're not sub to Frank Callahan's channel, the big Bowsy in Cabra, can you go do it? If you're not me, or listen to me here. I haven't got the time to do this or the effort. I'm too tired, right? So, see them over there? Hang on, wait. No, wait. Now, right, listen. I've got about 60 names. I've got the same amount on the other side of that. And they're people that I get along with. Now, I'm changing my studio around. So, I'm looking for 30 people, right? Now, I'm going to change my studio around. Now, if you have a small channel and you want it to grow, right, I can help you, yeah? I can get you 50 subs in a month. All you need to do is put your name in the description of my video, and boom, you can do your own live, you can tell your own story, and then one day you'll have a channel like fucking Finn and Pablo and myself. You know, it's like a lot of us in the community have mental health, and a lot of people in this community pretend that they're well hard. Do you understand? Well hard. But if they got a slap, they'd be on the phone to the fucking police. But anyway, yeah, we've no need to do that. It's the season to be jolly. It's the season of goodwill, not to go out and bash your head in and kill, just for a cheap thrill. You know, saying that would be brilliant. Anyway, listen to me. I'm gonna go, or me missus is gonna put me in the grill. Thanks for coming in. Nobody buys me bleeding coffee. You know. Well, not anymore than anyway. I'd buy a shock if someone bought me a bleeding coffee, I would. You know, but it's nice. Oh, here, a postcard will do, and I'll share your channel. I won't charge you membership. I'll ask you to send me a postcard once a year, and I'll share your channel. You know. Anyway, guys, I'm going to say goodnight. Thanks very much for coming in. Shout out to everybody with mental health issues. Listen, all jokes aside, if you're feeling down, depressed, suicidal, and thinking silly thoughts, speak to somebody. If you can't speak to a family member, speak to a stranger, because holding on to that anxiety, yeah, it's very hard to separate it. And then before you know it, you're drowned in anxiety and you can't breathe. You need to face your fear and stop being you need to face your fear. And shout out to the LGBT community. I do this for the love. I do this because I met people like Finn, Pablo, Jimmy. I even met that mad bastard PD, and he was very well dressed. The big Bowsy. I've met a few people off this community, you know, a few good people, and I'm gonna, and ads as well. I like Aaron, Aztec Media. I met him too. But guys, I'm gonna say good night. Good a meal, good for coming in, and we're here to hit targets. And if I can help you grow your channel, I will. You know what I mean? But your boy needs a bit of support. I am away, and I am not.